Sorry, guys, I get too excited with the music I have. It's always good music, so I get excited and forget that I have to go live. So sorry about that. I was busy listening to that tone for almost like 2 minutes. But welcome to the channel, guys, and welcome to the Pat and Kels show. Unfortunately, today the other part of the show is working, so it's going to be me and a few people who are going to join in a few minutes. If not, then we're going to carry on with the show. But welcome to the show, guys. I hopefully you had a great Thursday. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't liked the video, go ahead, like the video. It's going to be about the UCL. I know we're not in the Champions League, but we're going to talk about the Champions League. The amazing performance by Arteta and his boys and Arsenal, and the fraud Jude Bellingham exposed, the fraud Vini exposed, Mbappe drawing in blanks, and Madrid being exposed for what they are this season, frauds. And then we're going to talk about Inter being one of the favorites for this Champions League, even though people are not hyping Inter that much. I think Inter are very dangerous. They're a very well-balanced team. We'll talk about them. We'll talk about PSG, another exciting performance, but almost dropped the ball against Villa. Villa did play very well. I thought Villa were going to be slapped and dominated and exposed and sacrificed and baptized, but it looks like Villa held their own. And then Barcelona, not much, because the tie was over, but Dortmund did make it exciting. But anyway, big up to you all, guys. Big up to you all. And wait, give me a minute. We just give me a minute. Anyway, so we're gonna start off, as I said, with the Champions League, and then we're gonna hammer first with what you call that again? We're gonna start with Arsenal versus Madrid. Arsenal versus Madrid, which was the game everyone was after. Everyone was watching. I'm pretty sure a majority of the people were thinking that Madrid are gonna give us the famous comeback, or the comebacks they have done against Man City. Forgetting that Man City this season, no offense, has been very fraudulent. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, so there's my co-host anyway. So anyway, that's the co-host. Since she's not here, we'll put her as that. And we're gonna be waiting for Kevin. Kevin, if he comes on. So there's my co-host. Since she's working, we're gonna put her as a puppet. So as I said, it was Madrid versus Arsenal. The first tie, Arsenal slapped them 3-0. And then obviously everybody thought, oh, Madrid always has a comeback. But I told people this particular season, Madrid have been fraudulent. Madrid have been terrible. They have been slapped multiple times. They don't play as good as they were. And to be honest with you, if we keep it 100, Madrid haven't played well in a long time. It's always about individual brilliance. And also, as we can talk about their manager, it's all about oil farming. All he does is sit there, do his eye thing, and then the team performs. It's no tactics. That's what people keep saying, which is true. That's what he's been about. He's been not about tactics. All he does is good man management, friendship. The power of friendship has been carrying them for so long, and now Madrid fans obviously are pissed off. I'm gonna take a picture of this and send it to my co-host for this. Give me a minute, because saying, oh, she's here anyway in spirit. But anyway, I was talking about Madrid. A lot of people are complaining about Madrid, but let's give it a buck. Madrid haven't been great at all. Madrid haven't been great at all. All Madrid have been doing for this past season is individual brilliance has helped them. They have helped them get through everything they go by. So when they played Man City, people got gassed. Let's not lie. People got gassed. They're like, oh, finally, Madrid is coming back to their normal self, or finally, Madrid are waking up in the Champions League. But let's be honest, deep down inside, we're like, are they really coming back to their best? Because even a bad Man City at home scored 2 goals. Let's not forget. A poor Man City side scored 2 goals against Madrid, and a poor Man City side was 2 goals up against Madrid. It only took Mbappe to become Super Saiyan and Mbappe to just become better and just dunk on us. And that's how we ended the match losing. But thinking overall, Madrid have been poor in this Champions League, have been horrible. Now, if you play them against Arsenal, who finished 3rd in the Champions League, They played very decent teams. They were very stable defensively. Arsenal were very stable attacking wise. Yes, we've been saying Arsenal need a striker, but let's give credit to Arteta where credit is due. He's able to coach this team to defend and attack. And when you talk about managers out there, some managers like Enrique for PSG, it's all attack. He's very good at attacking. Yes, he is good at pressing, but his pressing is to win the ball up the pitch and then attack. Why, if we talk about Arteta, kudos to him. He's coached this Arsenal team to be very balanced. And then you play this team against a team like Madrid, who the front three doesn't want to track back. They don't want to play as a team. It's all about individual brilliance. Even Courtois said it after the match. This Madrid team, we are playing as individuals. We're not playing as a team. So this was so easy for Arsenal to slap them. And as I said, if individuals like Mbappe don't have a brilliant day, if individuals like Rodrigo don't have a spectacular day, or Vini, you're in trouble. And if you meet a team that actually can defend, actually is in good form, they're actually competent, this is what will happen to you. Maybe that's why Madrid fans are right, that maybe Ancelotti, it's all about vibes. It's all about no tactics, but vibes. But right now, Madrid fans, you can't really say that about Ancelotti because you were hyping him when this guy was sitting by the pitch line, or the touch line, doing nothing, but no tactics, but just friendship, the power of friendship. So now you cannot go back and say, oh, the power of friendship is not working. Let me go to my people. Jeffrey says, fire, big up to you. Nice intro, Pat. Come back with an upgrade. Big up to you, man. Slap the likes. Big up to you guys. Slap the likes. As he says, liking the video is free. Big up to you. Odegaard exposed. Yeah, we're going to talk about Odegaard in a few minutes. For that, in me, I had to work today. Now it's allowed. It's allowed. Jude is a scrub, man. He is. Lovely pick, yeah. All they've done is spam crosses into the box. No game plan, no tactics, no individual brilliance other than Courtois. That is true. That is true. But that's what Madrid has been for seasons. It's always Courtois has a very incredible game. And I've always said this to many people. Madrid, this whole Madrid comeback thing, it's the fact that teams fear them. But also, they have a whole comeback thing because Madrid have always have this keeper, Neves and Casillas, these keepers that are able to be world class and able to save them. And then the individuals later on are able to perform. But if a team is good enough defensively, Madrid will suffer. That's what happened in this game. Let's talk about Declan Rice. My God. Rice's stock has just gone up. I know it's 2 games, but my God, the way he dominated the midfield. Because let's not forget, he dominated the midfield with Camavinga, Modric in the first tie, and Jude. And this time he dominated the midfield, which had Tchouaméni, which I highly rate. He dominated the midfield, which had Jude in it. Like, that's a decent midfield. And Declan Rice looks so good. Thomas Partey was also good. That's why I'm worried for Arsenal. Because Thomas Partey got a very useless yellow card. And he's not going to be there for the first tie against PSG. PSG versus Arsenal, I'm pretty sure everybody's looking forward to that. So look, let's talk about Jude Bellingham. First of all, this brother tucked in his shirt, trying to look like Zidane, trying to look like prime Roberto Carlos, trying to look like Rodri, trying to look like one of the midfielders who are the greats when they tuck in. So this Jude fella tucked in his shirt. But can we ask a question? What's the difference between Mark Noble and Jude? Wait, answer that. What's the difference between Mark Noble, who played at West Ham, and Jude Bellingham? Please answer that. And can I ask a question? Who's better, Gareth Barry or Jude? Gareth Barry, who played for Man City, or Jude? Who's better? Who's actually better, Milner or Jude? Because I think Milner has that. I'm not hating. I'm just giving you the questions. Who's actually a better midfielder? Jude, Bellingham, or Milner, James Milner? Who's actually a better midfielder? Think about that. Who's actually a better midfielder? Jude Bellingham, or who's actually a better midfielder? Jude Bellingham or Jordan Henderson? Because I think Jude Bellingham is just a black Henderson. I'm just saying this. I'm not trying to be racist, but I don't know, man. Jude, this is why I told people Jude is not a number 10. Jude is a box-to-box midfielder. And at Madrid, just because he did a few tap-ins, did a few headers, they think he's the number 10. They have to. That's why Madrid need a number 10. They need a proper number 10. Jude, I think, will be better next to a DM. Jude exposed. Vini, non-existent. There's nothing Vini did in this Arsenal game or these 2 ties that was exciting. The guy scored a goal. He thought he won the game. The guy scored a goal and he thought what do you call it? Remotonda. Remotonda was on. He thought the Remotonda was on, but no Remotonda this time. Rodrigo, I couldn't see anything from Rodrigo, but I can't blame Rodrigo because Madrid were so reliant playing the ball at Mbappe, playing the ball for Vini, but they were not playing the ball much at Rodrigo. So you didn't see much of Rodrigo. Brahim Diaz came on, didn't do much. Hendry came on, didn't do much. Let's just be honest. Arteta outclassed Ancelotti in these two ties, and it just exposed how fragile this Madrid side is. Jude got a great hairline. Yeah, that's all he has. He's not they need a creator. They do need a creator. Again, Odegaard. I'm sorry, guys. Odegaard is a fraud. I just have to say, Odegaard is a fraud. I used to rate this guy. I used to think that if there was a choice to bring somebody to replace KDB at City, it would be Odegaard. But Odegaard is a fraud. My God, this guy in these ties has looked average. I understand why Madrid let go of Odegaard. This guy has looked basic average. I'm telling you. I think if you put Marketing in that Arsenal team, he could have done better than Odegaard. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about Marketing, but Odegaard, my God, Arsenal were playing with 10 men. Odegaard, I don't know what was he doing. What was he doing? What did he do in this Arsenal team? Arsenal fans, what does Odegaard, your captain, do? Because the one who took this game by the scruff of the neck was Rice, and Rice looks more of a captain than Odegaard. Declan Rice is there shouting at a party. Declan Rice is there putting fist bumps. Declan Rice is there showing up with free kicks. Declan Rice is there showing up with corners that have caused penalties. Declan Rice is there throwing a 10 out of 10, man of the match back to back. What is Odegaard, your captain, doing? I don't know, man. This guy, all he does, as Lee Gunnar says, is stroke his hair and lick his lips, and that's all he does. This Odegaard guy, I'm telling you, maybe people are right, because I used to rate Odegaard. I think some people are right. You might need to get a number 10. You might need to, I'm saying, answer the fans. You might need to get another creative midfielder, because I don't think this Odegaard guy is a long-term thing for you guys. Anyway, let's talk about one of the games that was exciting for me. That is Aston Villa versus PSG. Aston Villa won 3-2, but it was a bit too late because PSG, I think, had already slapped Aston Villa away. So at this point in time, PSG were already going through. At this point in time, PSG were already comfortable. But big up to Villa. The way they were set up, the way they played, the way they played Villa was exciting, because I thought that PSG were going to just finish off Villa, but Villa had a system. Obviously, the first goal was scored by Rodgers. It was a counter, and then Rashford, very good in this game. Rashford impressed me. I don't even know why Unai benched Rashford. Rashford was money in this game. Rashford was cooking in this game. And now that goes to United fans. United fans, it's the problem with your players, because most of these players, like Anthony, Rashford, they keep going elsewhere. McTominay, they keep going elsewhere and cooking. So, you have to tell me, United fans, is the issue these players or at United?
But Patrick, why are you surprised? United is a toxic environment, man.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking. I keep thinking that. Okay, this is what I keep saying. I was like, is the issue actually Rashford or McTominay? Because look, McTominay is cooking. Probably one of the best midfielders, in Serie A, and he's looking good. But but at United, people are calling McTominay trash. But look at him cooking, and now look at Rashford, man. My God, Rashford, I was impressed. Rashford was impressed. For how old is Rashford right now? Is he 28 years old? How old is Rashford? Rashford is 27 years old, Adam. So he's still there, Adam. Rashford is still there. Like, this guy can still cook. This guy can be reliable. So as Adam says, the issue is that United, say as a captain, he doesn't take responsibility. Yeah, Odegaard is a bum. Now to drop a brick for one in the for one.
Odegaard is shit, man. Sorry for my language, but Odegaard is shit.
Yeah, hair flick mentioned to Man City, a 10 who doesn't create a chance or shoot or control the game. Let's focus on Foden. Our season is bad. Nah, man, we're not focusing on Foden. Arsenal beating PSG 2, I think so. United culture is toxic right now from the top. Haaland and KDB would fail at United. That is true. That is true. But anyway, talking about PSG. PSG got away with one here because Aston Villa had a comeback on their hands, and my God, it was getting saucy at a point in time. A very exciting game, and I was impressed. And I'm scared that we're playing Aston Villa next week. Hopefully, we put them away. But Aston Villa looks serious, and for them to be able to cause trouble, and you know what the key was for Aston Villa, the fact that they played Onana. Because Onana was missing in the first leg, but Onana was good. That's why I was surprised. Unai, why did you bench Rashford and Onana, the two guys who were a standout in this game? Because Rodgers was not doing much. Rodgers was not doing much. But let me tell you something. Rashford, 27 years old, whoever is out there, I think that's a good investment. I'm sorry. Either it's Aston Villa or whoever, Rashford is just 27 years old. I'll take him at City. I'll be shameless. I would take Rashford at City. He's just 27. I thought he was 29, so I thought he was done. But 27 years old, Rashford can cook. Rashford can cook. And it just shows it's United where things are trash. Dortmund versus Barcelona. I didn't watch the game, so I'm not going to lie. But I know Dortmund won 3-1 and was looking icy for Barcelona. But I think Barcelona had Garcia in the back line. So maybe Barcelona were overconfident because they won 4-0 the first leg. But Barcelona are through. Very good Hansi Flick doing his thing, experienced manager, and I can't wait to see Inter versus Barcelona. Inter drew with Bayern. Bayern are out, and I'm pretty sure a lot of Bayern fans are going after company. But let's not forget that the Inzaghi fella got to the final with us, and he played against City and they lost.
No, but Patrick, the biggest criminal is that Harry Kane.
Oh yeah, he missed.
Harry Kane is a criminal first leg. The amount of chances he missed is criminal.
Yeah, maybe that's the issue they had. But man, I'm telling you this. It's gonna be a nice next round. The next round is gonna be exciting, and as you can see, those are the games. So semi-finalists: Arsenal versus PSG. Big up, respect to Arsenal. We can hate wash. We can say shit about Arsenal, but respect to Arsenal. It's gonna be saucy. Arsenal versus PSG. Arsenal at home first, then away to PSG. Barcelona versus Inter. Another exciting, very exciting, very exciting. Let me know you guys who you think is gonna be the midfield, the final.
PSG Barca.
I don't know. I think Arsenal might go to the final. I think people will be disappointed. Patrick,
I'm telling you now, PSG have something for me.
We'll see anyway. So anyway,
hey, Patrick, I'm telling you now, PSG is gonna do a shocker and beat Arsenal.
We'll see. Anyway, this guy always has got background noise. This fraud always has background noise, as if he's selling chips at the market. Anyway, let's keep moving. So we're done with UCL for now. I'm gonna have to change the setup now because this fraud joined me. So let's change it to that, and then change it to that. Okay, guys. So yeah. And then we can also. I don't know. Can we not add this fraud? Every time we add this fraud, so we can also add this fraud. So anyway, we'll add this fraud also for now. Adam, we also add the co-host in Kickster. But anyway, guys, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. So now we move into the Prem.
Patrick, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
This is the first time that I'm early in Kelstar. Normally, she's here before me.
No. She's working today. She's here. As you can see, she's here as a puppet. She's here. Her puppet is here. Big up to her puppet for Kelstar. But anyway, let's talk about the Prem. Let's talk about the Premier League. So I'm going to bring the table of the Prem. And then I'm going to set this up out. Okay, so guys, like the vid. If you're watching, like the vid. We are getting to 4K soon. We're on 4,900 something, I think so. Get us to 4K. We really appreciate to get to 4K. If you want to become a member, go ahead, join, become a member. I think for 99 cents or something like that. If you want to send a super chat, go ahead, support the channel, send a super chat. But like the video, guys. Liking the video is free. It doesn't cost anything to like the video, because some people think when they like a video, it costs money. It doesn't cost money to like the video. It's good to support the channel by liking the video. You get more of the content. But anyway, guys, let's move over to the Premier League. Top four. Top four.
You need top.
Yeah, top five. Let's say top five. Since now we can get it at top five. It's looking so tight so far. Everybody has played 32 games. Villa have got 54 points. Chelsea have 54 points. Man City have 55 points. Nottingham Forest 57 points. And Newcastle United 59 points. I'm telling you this, guys. Newcastle United look like they're going to finish second. And it's not cap. The way they're playing, the way they look, especially after they won that FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, sorry, Newcastle look dangerous. Newcastle look unstoppable. Newcastle
Arsenal cemented that second spot. Arsenal would definitely get that second spot.
There's no cementing. 53, 59, 60, 61, 63. 4 points, Adam. There's no cementing anymore. Cementing is not, I'm telling you. Listen,
Arsenal will get that second spot. How much?
Arsenal want to win the UCL. They want to win the UCL. I'm telling you, I think Arsenal will take draws. Arsenal might take a few draws. I'm telling you, I have a feeling Newcastle are extra motivated. That's what I fear. They are extra motivated. Like they really want to finish in that Champions League. And especially after winning the Carabao Cup, they look motivated. Why Arsenal? They look more motivated to win the UCL. You can look at their players after the interview of the Champions League. Arsenal seem to be more focused there. Yes, they will make the top five, I think so. But it's looking a bit shaky for Nottingham Forest. Because Forest have lost 2 games in a row. The next game is Spurs. I know Spurs suck at the moment because Spurs are at the bottom. But our next game is Everton. Away. And Everton haven't lost much at home. I don't know, man. It's just, okay, Akanji and Foden back in training. Wow, Akanji is back already. Akanji is back already. I thought he had surgery. My God. Inter will be in the final. Inter versus PSG. Inter beat Arsenal in the final. Chelsea are in big trouble. We're going to talk about that in a minute. He says, Pool, Arsenal, Newcastle, City, Forest. I don't know, man. I feel like Forest are going to be out of the top 5. I'm telling you. But I'm telling you right now, guys, City have to be careful too. City have to be careful. Our next game is Everton, then Villa, isn't it? We have to be careful because Villa also want to get the top 6 and Villa looks scary. Everton looks scary. I know they're not part of the top 5 conversation, but I know Chelsea are struggling. Chelsea might struggle to maintain because the next game they're playing is Fulham. City, but we're playing Everton. Nottingham Forest are playing Spurs. Newcastle are playing Villa. So the only lucky thing we have right now is Newcastle are playing Villa. That's why I think this game against Everton is pivotal for Man City. What do you think, Adam? I think it's important because Villa are playing Newcastle, and these are the 2 threats, in my opinion. Am I wrong to say that? Adam the Fraud, are you here? Okay, Adam the Fraud is not here. So anyway, look at Newcastle. Win. Villa has won 4 times in a row. And I'm sorry. I think I'm scared of Villa and Newcastle more than I'm scared of Forest and Chelsea. That's just me. And City right now, as we speak, we have to win that Everton game. I'm telling you. Because we have to win. All the teams right now, including Arsenal, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, City, Chelsea, and Villa cannot afford to drop points. If you drop points, it must be a draw. You can't afford to drop points. It's so... I've never seen a tight top 4 race like this. Even Arsenal have to be scared. I know Adam says they've cemented the sport, but I just think they also have to be scared because I'm looking at it. I'm like, wow, man, this is so
Patrick,
tight.
Arsenal will get second spot. I'm telling you that now, like what I said.
So we'll see. We'll see. Look. We'll see. We'll see. We never know what might happen, but I'm just saying everybody has to be scared. Everybody has to be scared, and everybody has to be top notch because if you just fumble, even City, if we draw against Everton, you should be scared. We should be scared as City fans. We definitely should be scared as City fans if we fumble it. So, guys, I don't know. You let me know, guys, in the comments because I'm looking at that Newcastle team. They look the most scary in this top 5 race. The Premier League right now, things are so tight. I'm telling you, things are so tight right now. Look at the table. Everything is tight. We've got from 8th to 10th. They're all on 48 points. They're all on 48 points, and then 11th and 12th both on 43 points. 38 points for both Everton. So Everton also have to win because Everton don't want those frauds United finding them. And then look at Tottenham. Tottenham have to win. Everybody has to win. It's a must-win game for everybody on the table. So I'm sorry, guys. The Prem right now it's sticky for everybody, and there's only a few games left, so there's only a few points you can collect. So City fans, I hope the team is looking at this table and they are ready. They have to be ready. As I said, Everton versus Villa will be very difficult games. Every game will be difficult. Every game will be difficult. Maybe Southampton, if we play Southampton, because they've already given up. But all the games right now will be difficult. And I just hope that this team has enough, obviously, to beat whoever. But I am putting Newcastle as one of the favorites in this top 5 race. I'm scared of Villa. Chelsea, they look like they are out of gas. Arsenal, they look like they're more focused on the Champions League. Will that make them fumble? Number 2, Forest, I've got bad form so far. 2 L's, then they play Spurs. Is it going to be a draw? Or Forest are going to win? They look more settled than Spurs. Spurs are 17th or 16th. They're not doing well. But guys, that was the show. It's not going to be a long show. I think there's a match being played. I think United are playing. Am I wrong to say that, Adam? Is United still playing? Has it started?
Yeah, but I'm not asked to watch United, man.
Now everybody watches United for banter. So guys, that is the show. I wanted to talk about Champions League and I want to talk about the Premier League top 5 because that's what I think right now, let's be honest, everybody's watching the Prem not for somebody to win the league because us Liverpool have already won the league. Arsenal don't have a chance to win the league anymore. Everybody's watching the Prem because we are excited to see who gets the 4th and the 5th spot and the 3rd spot in this Champions League spot playoff. That's basically it's a playoff right now. It's like it's a playoff. But guys, thank you very much. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We're trying to get to 4K. Kels wasn't here because she's working, but Adam the Fraud was here with us. But as I said, we have a puppet picture of Kels, so she was here with us in spirit. There she is. But guys, we'll see you on the next show on Thursday for the Pat and Kels show. I'm pretty sure she'll be here, and I'm pretty sure the other frauds will be here because they were working. That's Carl and Kevin. Yeah, go ahead.
That's Patrick. The one person I want to call out is Kevin. He said he's gonna join. Where is he?
How many times have I told you about that fraud?
Yes.
How many times have I sent him an invite and he doesn't show up? And then he starts crying that he was never invited. But anyway, big up to all of you guys. Appreciate the support. The next show is going to be the Everton versus Man City. If I get time, I'll do the show for that. I might do a watch along depending on the time of the match, of the Everton match. Let me see. What time is that Everton match? What time is that Everton match? Okay, bear me for a minute. What time is that Everton match? Jesus, it's at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Yeah, I might do a watch along. If there's nothing occupying me, I might do a watch along because I think you guys enjoy. But guys, from the Pat and Kels show, episode number 5, it was UCL talk and Premier League talk. We talked about Arsenal's performance against Madrid in those 2 legs. We talked about the frauds of Madrid, like Jude, who tucked in and then had a stinker. We talked about Odegaard having a stinker. We talked about Rice masterclass. Saka, by the way, big up to Saka, one of the best wingers in the world right now. Saka, big up to Arteta for coaching that Arsenal side to make that average Madrid side look like a championship team. Big up to PSG for their attacking football. And big up to Unai and Villa for putting a bit of a fight and making the PSG tie exciting. Big up to Barcelona for playing good, and Dortmund for making the tie look good. And big up to Inter. I think Inter are my favorites for this UCL. I think they're more balanced, but it is what it is. We'll see. So it's very juicy. Barcelona versus Inter, defense versus attack, balance versus attack, and then let's not forget to talk about PSG versus Arsenal, and then we also talk about the Premier League. We talk about how top 5 is difficult, and I said my favorite right now is Newcastle, and I'm predicting Newcastle to take the second spot. Believe it or not, that second spot is not safe. And then on that note, before we finish, that fraud Kevin shows up. So Kelvin,
I can't believe you call me fraud. You're behaving like Adam.
no, yeah, fraud. The show is about to end because I was talking about UCL. I finished it.
What do you mean the show? You just started at 7 o'clock, bro. I can't end when you started.
I spoke about the UCL in quality. Then I spoke about the top 5 for the Premier League. And right now,
I just finished work. So
okay, let me just give you a thing, man. Looking at the table so far, I think Newcastle might actually get second. Believe it or not, that's so close.
I think we'll finish third.
You think we'll finish third?
Yeah, I think we'll finish third.
So what do you think of Aston Villa? I think they'll be the ones finishing 5th.
I don't think we'll lose any game now. I think we'll win every.
Wait, are you confident about Everton?
Yeah, I'm confident about Everton. Yeah, we always have a way of beating them. Yeah,
he says that line is a fraud. Is he speaking from 1945?
Oh.
They're asking you. Says that
I'll in my car. Sorry, guys. I'm driving home, so I know that my this thing will be bad anyway. So I'm driving home. That's why. Yeah.
Okay, grand. Yeah, don't worry about it. So anyway, that was the show. I spoke about Madrid and Arsenal. How Jude Bellingham was exposed, how also Odegaard was exposed. But big up to Saka, big up to Rice, big up to Thomas Partey, big up to Arteta, man, and even Moreno, who is not a striker. Big up to him, and big up to Villa for giving PSG a bit of a fight. Dortmund giving Barcelona a bit of a fight, and big up to Inter. So it's going to be an exciting Champions League semi, and it's going to be an exciting Premier League top 5. And we can't wait for more of the football.
Everyone keep underestimating PSG.
I know. Oh, yeah, but do you know also? You said I think privately that Arsenal might actually win this. People also underestimate Arsenal because they just hate Arsenal.
Yeah,
you know that, right?
I know that. I said it. Arsenal will beat Real Madrid. I said it, but PSG for me will win it. For me, that's how I think. I think everybody is hyping Arsenal too much now, but let's see how it goes. But for me, Inter is strong, man, bro. If you watched their game yesterday, these guys, their defense is like rock.
Yeah, they're very good, and I mean it's a well-balanced team, and that's why.
Can we not get Barcelona, bro?
I don't know, man. I don't know. We have too many. Do you know the thing about Inter? Let me tell you something. People here should pray that it mustn't be a final of Arsenal versus Inter. It'll be a ball fest.
Yeah.
I think either Arsenal plays Barcelona or PSG play Inter. I think it has to be attack versus defense. Yeah, because if not, it will be one of the biggest ball fests out there. But anyway, from Kelvin, me, and Kels Puppet, who's with us here. Kevin, this fraud Kels sent her puppet instead because she's working, so she sent her Muppet. I don't know if you can see on the screen.
Where's mine, Patrick? You haven't done mine.
Who?
I sent you a picture to change. You did Carl.
I'll do that. I'll do that now. I'm looking at the time. It's 7 o'clock. So now I can do it. It's funny. It actually tells you the time because when you do the trial thing, it tells you what time you can come back and do it. It told me 6:48. So I'll do yours. You better. That's the only picture, isn't it? Because I don't want to do multiple pictures. Because I see people are loving this.
I want to do my little nephew. They say Ifan.
Okay, grand.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
okay, big,
Yeah.
okay, big up, man. Thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for coming
All right,
on.
boss. All right.
I'll do a preview for the Everton game. I've already made the artwork, so I'll do a
All right,
preview
boss.
on Friday. But thank you very much, guys, for watching. I
All right,
appreciate it.
See you,
And
bro.
from me, Kevin, Adam, who was here before, was calling this fraud out, and Kelster, who's working. Thank you very much, guys, and enjoy.
All right, bro.
Wins tackles! Wonderful goal! It's a title winner!
Perfect end to a perfect day. Manchester City 4, Manchester United 1. Oh, what a hedge! Oh, that's electrifying!
Hat-trick hunting! Trick getting!
Still the appetite is there for more. Oh, it is sensational!